Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Unfiltered podcast. We are your host, Marco Barella,
And Mr. Troy Scherzer.
Mr. Treasures indeed, and a returning guest,
Yes.
Mr. Garrett. Say hello to the folks, Garrett.
Hello.
So now finally we have redemption. Now Troy is here for our Garrett episode. So now the three Stooges are in town again. The three clowns.
Yeah.
We're Troy didn't take a nap.
This time.
Troy didn't take a nap this time.
Yeah. Just work. I wasn't. Oh my God. Shut up, Marco. We're not going in.
Oh, you're working. Yeah, working on sleeping. No, I'm joking.
Working on sleeping.
But yes, Garrett. Garrett was such a star that episode that the fans definitely demanded him to be back on. The episode that we did has 43 views on YouTube.
Oh.
So Garrett is just such a superstar. We have to, use him for views now. So Garrett's gonna be on here a lot.
Oh, I'm the exploit.
Ladies, Garrett got the
Ladies.
Garrett's got all the ladies. That's why. But we got a doozy for you guys today. Sorry again for the late upload. It's been busy. Some of us have JOBs, the J slur. We can't say we can't say that one.
The J slur is nuts.
Don't even spell it around me, bro.
Don't even. Yeah, we just
gosh.
It's sensitive around us. We can't say that word around no more. But so what do we want to talk about first, Troy? I'm a little because I have a couple of things, a couple of topics. You want to talk about what I want to bring to the table, or you want to talk about what you bring to the table? I'm fine with either or here.
Say that again?
I said you want to talk about what you want to bring to the table. Want to talk about, or should I start with?
I'll just do it this way. Garrett, how are you? I know I haven't played with you guys in a while.
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, I'm just dandy. Working a lot, which I figure you're in the same boat.
Yeah.
No. Just came back from vacation. Just came back from a vacation.
You? Or him?
No, Garrett.
Name.
Oh.
Yeah, and I've already worked more days this week than you.
Fuck you, Garrett. I actually do non-profit volunteer at a non-profit. I'm volunteering my time. Fuck you.
Yeah, so do I, except
No,
I
you
had to work.
He also works.
Liberal.
Just do one.
Liberal propaganda. But yes. Me and Garrett have been the past 4 weeks, I guess. Yeah, 4 because we were all 4th of July week. We were both doing camp, and then, like I said, he went to vacation for a little bit, and I've been doing bouncing back and forth with the camp and my actual job. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm very tired, but fuck we ball.
That's all right.
We all.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Well, you know what we should talk about, Troy? We should probably update the folks about about the 4th of July baseball game.
So, all right. Stipulation. The baseball game was a blowout in the first 2 innings. My team. Marco, yeah. Our team.
Our team.
Yeah. We were up 12-1.
It was like the third inning.
In the second inning. And starting the third inning. So what we did to make it fair is trade 2 of the guys I brought to the people on Colin's team. Since trade baseball experience for
2 unexperienced viewers.
We thought 2 athletic people. One decided to just sit on second base and call it a day and not do anything, but that's beside the point. We don't got to get into that. Anyway, we ended up we were kicking their butt for a while. Actually, I think all games, even with 2 less baseball players. Came down the last inning, I want to say, right? And then we were up, I think, 8 points. I think it was like we rounded it and said it was 18-10. Okay. And they had to get 8 runs in the I think it was by that point 6th or 7th inning, 6th inning maybe, I don't know. However, some people on our team decided they didn't want to play anymore and they just wanted to go home. So we got people sitting on second base, people just standing in the outfield, not paying attention.
It was a hot day, and most of them who don't know how to play baseball were just kind of just tired and exhausted because baseball is a fucking draining sport, especially if it's on a hot day like it was on the 4th of July.
It's just fair, yeah. But it was just a little aggravating, and they did come back, and they did get 8 runs. Actually, they got 9 runs.
And you want to tell them who was pitching and gave up those runs?
Let's start it off like this. We were doing lobs down the middle.
Yeah.
Marco's pitching was so bad, they couldn't hit
pitching?
the ball.
I pitched 2 scoreless innings. What are you talking about?
Yes, Marco. Lobbing when people are supposed to hit the ball.
So you're saying that's bad?
Your pitching was so bad. Literally, they all said we couldn't hit Marco's ball even as he lobbed because it was so
I'm throwing
inaccurate.
BP.
No,
What?
Everybody agreed.
They can't hit lob pitches?
I was throwing right down the middle, making it easy for them.
Oh
and
my
that's when
fucking
they
god.
scoring.
So what you're saying is you're
what
mad at me
Colin
for
said,
not
that's
getting
what other people
scores.
said.
I didn't give any run. You gave up fucking 10 billion, and I didn't give up any.
I gave up 9. Also, we weren't actually pitching. Number 1, you can't say someone gave up runs when we weren't actually pitching. We were just throwing it right down the middle, soft lobs.
I can definitely say that.
Okay.
I can definitely
All right,
say
Marco. I think it's just how bad your lobs were. If you can say you had scoreless
I don't know
innings.
how you can say that. I don't understand. I have not had one single person complain about my lob pitches that entire day. Regardless, Troy blew up the fucking lead and we lost supposedly 20-19. But mind you, no disrespect to Colin's team, but it was sort of a petty win. We'll just leave it at that. It was a little bit of a petty win.
We were kicking their butt so bad, we had to switch the teams to make it fair.
Because at the end of the day, I try to make it so that I want to have some Chipotle people on our team, but like some late second call outs, and I had to make it work with what we got. Like, again, that's why I asked Troy's friends who were on the podcast. What are the names? I forgot their names again.
Alex, Jacob, and who'd go? Alex, Jacob, and Brandon. That's
Brandon. Right. So they were on the podcast episode a few episodes ago. It was them, and it was my brother I brought. And then, so, and but mind Nico,
you, like, and Nico,
and then, so mind you, everybody on Colin's team essentially had no clue how to play, but like halfway through the game, they started popping the fuck off and just started to actually do good. But
Marco,
I think,
how did you do hitting wise?
Not bad. I wanted to do. I think I went like 2 for 3 with like 2 singles. I want to say I was just a singles machine, which is not bad. Wait, but I wanted tanks.
Marco, you only hit 3 times.
Did I?
Marco, I hit 6 times.
So then we definitely fucked up the batting order. Then I don't know how the fuck that happened.
It was definitely fucked up because people just started just going, and I was like, no.
Maybe it didn't. Maybe
not you. No, it's whoever's turn.
No clue.
But yeah, okay. Because I went 5 for 6. I did strike out once. I am ashamed. I got a little distracted by Marco's, air horn when he started yelling at me with 2 strikeouts, with 2 strikes. He started yelling at me from the thing and made me laugh and giggle. And anyway, don't matter. However, in that same at bat, I hit 2 over the fence. So they were just both barely foul. I do want to put that out there. Both my swings for the first 2 strikes were fouls, but they were well over the fence. I struck out. I hit 2 home runs and I think 2 doubles and a single. No, I'm sorry, 2 singles and a double. So
it was. I was like, because the thing is that I was fucking gassed. I was so fucking I was so tired after like the first like hour of it, and I was just like, I don't want to fucking run. And I feel like my pitches weren't that great, if I'm being fully honest with you. But at the end of the day, it was just mostly just me being fucking exhausted. I feel really bad because I really fucking wanted to hit a home run, but it is what it is. Our team. I mean, and then again, it also has to come to the fact that we didn't really keep that much good of a track when it came to the scores.
There's a very good chance we had 25 points, and we just kind of gave them, said, oh, yeah, we only have 18.
But yeah, at the end of the game, all of us like, yeah, fuck it. We're down by 10. Let's just, wrap this up and go home.
Yeah, exactly.
But our team unfortunately lost, but it was a fucking blast. I hope we do that every year now. That's going to be
it was definitely a lot of fun. I would like to maybe get some more people that know how to play baseball.
I need to join a men's league. I need to join a men's league, bro. I need to get in shape and do a men's league. I need to fight, and that's my excuse to get more in shape, bro. I want to play baseball now.
Well, come on, how many pounds are you down now?
Turn. I think I'm 25. 25 down.
Nice. Okay. How long though?
Like the
For and
past
how long?
5, 6 months.
Ah,
So
gotcha.
it's
Have
been
you
like
gone to the gym yet?
no, not yet. But I have
Why
been. I
not?
have been walking. I've been walking
Oh,
and doing
Marco,
stairs at home.
why have you gone to the gym?
Because one, I don't have a membership anymore, and two, I have no way to get there.
Don't you? All right, you can walk to the gym. I don't think it's actually not too far from your
For
house.
me, it's like it's a good amount away.
Okay, now I'm thinking about it. It might be. Okay, fair enough. But that means you got to get your license so you can also come to in-person podcast then. And then we can go vice versa then.
Yeah, I'm definitely done. I mean, even if I do get my license, there, it's a fuck ton of driving. It's like 30 minutes from your house to
Yep.
mine. Which
Yep.
sucks, dick. You selfish asshole. You had to move farther from me.
Now you know how it
These
feels.
guys complain. You
Fuck you,
live at home, Marco.
Garrett's like,
You don't pay rent.
I
I don't wanna
do
hear it.
not. You're selfish.
Okay.
Garrett,
now I'm
poor
selfish.
Garrett over here has to drive an hour from camp back and forth.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. His mother has to pick him
Ooh.
up. But
Uh,
Garrett's a trooper. We appreciate little Garrett in here. It's Garrett and our friend Eli that have been the dolls for camp. Basically, like
Oh my God.
makeup, you get the hair tied, you get your hair like they're
I
like
don't know,
the
Marco.
huh?
You also did your nails too.
Yes, I was for a little bit. They did me, Garrett's, and our friend Eli's nails that one week, and then I had to take them off. I was rocking with it
I
though.
don't know. You had it for a
You took
while.
them
Yeah, I was
off?
gonna say.
Well,
No,
no,
Marco had them on for a couple days.
I had it. Yeah, I had it on a couple days, and
Couple
then
days. What? Mine
Well,
yeah.
lasted until I got back from vacation, bruh.
I had to take it off
What are
because
you
of work.
doing? Why don't you use nail polish remover and get them off?
Because we were rocking with it, baby.
Because it was tough.
They were pink. They were not tough.
Mine
That's
were
your-
purple. Mine were purple.
Okay. All right. Purple's a little bit better. Marco's bright pink.
I
number
didn't
one.
pick mine,
Number
mind you.
two,
I
it
wanted
ain't
to do
tough
silver.
to have your
I
nails
wanted,
painted purple or pink.
I
wanna put this
wanted
out
to do
there.
silver, so it'd be less noticeable. But the
I was
campers
gonna say
picked pink.
silver or black would have been 10 times better.
I know. I wanted that, but no, they had to pick the most fucking eye-looking color. I was like, oh well, that's fucking
Dude, I
great.
literally on the podcast last time, I immediately saw it and I'm like, Marco, you want to talk about it?
Everybody at work, it was a mixed reaction for my nails. I was like, okay, well, who gives a fuck? I digged it for a little bit. It kept me from
Mine
picking
was
at my nails and shit.
Yeah. It was okay. I didn't mind it. It also stopped me from biting my nails for a week and a half, so that helped.
Oh. But yeah, so
That's fair.
today was the last day. I'm very sad. It's a mixed reaction. The kids this year were a little bit of a hassle, but there's nothing too much we can handle. It was a very lazy, laid back year. I felt like it was a little bit, because it's like what I've noticed is I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's gotten hotter every single year. Like every single summer has been hotter and hotter and hotter to the point where it's like I don't want to go outside and play anymore. I just want to stay inside.
I don't know. Last year it had a month-long period of like 95-degree weather.
I mean, we had a good heat wave that lasted what, like 2 weeks. I remember.
Oh
it
yeah,
was like in
no,
June.
I'm not saying this year, but last year I remember it was like maybe the end of June, beginning of July to like it was basically either half of June, half of July, or all of July. I can't remember. It was like 95 degrees every single day.
Yeah.
I'm only saying that because I remember it was just busy and hot every single day of the week, and we were getting no leviance on that because it was so stinking hot.
This weather is kind of making me want the fall even more, bro. I yearn for fall weather. I
love the summer.
Summer is good, but I feel like now that
Nope.
I'm older, like there's obviously no summer break for me anymore. But like, it kind of lost value a little bit. But because of the camps, it does help a little bit. Other than that, like my family is like too busy with the dogs and shit that we don't go on beach trips that much anymore. We don't go on like water parks or anything like that. But I do love the summer though, like primarily because of the camps. But like you're telling me that like going on a nice walk in the fall weather, the leaves are all down, you get pumpkin flavored everything, you get the beautiful sunsets and shit in the summer in the fall.
I'd rather warm weather on a beach. than
Really?
cool weather, nice leaves. Yeah. Screw that. I love summer. And I hate being cold. That's my other thing. I hate being cold. I don't like being hot, but I hate being cold.
I hate being hot, dude. Because the thing
I
is,
hate
like, I
being
get
cold.
sticky and my clothes feel like they're fucking like glued onto my skin because all the sweat. It's fucking nasty. But
I'd rather, to be honest, I'd rather sweat every single day than have to wear 4 layers and still be cold.
I don't get cold. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be
So
because I'm fucking fat. I just don't get cold in the
you
winter.
have an extra 100 pounds on us. It's okay.
I wear shorts in the
Mm.
fucking winter, bro. I don't care. What about you,
Yeah.
Garrett?
I prefer the cold solely because of the fact that you can take. I think of it because I can take more layers off in the cold if I get hot, like too
That's
warm.
fair.
In the heat, I can only take a certain amount before I'm butt
That's
ass
fair.
naked.
Okay.
But
Like, I can have a
That's
tank
fair.
top. I can have a tank top, flip flops, and shorts, and I'll be fucking still hot, no matter how like amount of clothes I can take off.
Yeah, but I'd rather walk outside when it's 80 degrees outside or 85 degrees in that weather
yeah.
rather than walk outside and it's 40.
Like, I
Okay.
will say though, like, at least in Pennsylvania, if it doesn't snow and it's just cold, it is a bit
It
annoying.
sucks.
Yeah,
It sucks.
it's really annoying. Cause like it looks like from outside it's a good day, but like you walk out and it's fucking like 50, 60 degrees
Yeah.
lower.
I don't know about you guys. Like, don't get me wrong. I do love the fall. I'm completely honest. I do love the fall. Summer's above it. Fall's my second though. I love it. The after Christmas period from like January to like April sucks. I get depressed every year. Like I get overly
When?
depressed. Like January to like the middle of April.
I
And there's
guess because it's
nothing
like a
going
lack of
on and it's
holidays,
just
maybe.
cold and there's not much, you get a little bit of snow in January and then after that it's just cold and cloudy and dreary every single day. Everything's just like kind of gray.
I think so.
I like it. I'm not about it.
You think it's because like a lack of holidays, or just because of the weather?
I think it's more
It's a
like
mix.
the summer's coming or warm weather's coming, and you're just kind of sitting there waiting because there's nothing else. To look
No,
forward
you're
to
right
until
though,
the warm
because
weather.
the
It's like
highlights
4
of
months you gotta wait.
Because like again like those months from October to December are like some of the most electric time of the year.
Oh,
Because you have
100%. I agree with that.
the 3 best holidays, and Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas are the 3 best holidays. But then you get Easter, but if you're not Christian or religious, you don't really celebrate Easter as much.
I got one I don't got one above Christmas, but I got one above Thanksgiving and Halloween.
4th
4th of July, baby.
Yeah.
4th of July. Oh yeah.
4th of July is pretty lit.
If done right, it is number 2 to Christmas.
Are we doing
100%.
Are we doing top 3 holidays right now, bro? We're doing top 3 holidays.
I just said my number 1 and 2.
So what's yours, Garrett? I know for a fact Garrett's number one's Halloween.
Christmas.
Halloween's number 1.
Yeah, I know that.
Halloween's number 1, really?
Garrett is.
I love Halloween.
You should know Garrett is a horror fiend, bro.
I don't know that. I saw him at the hayride the one time, but that's about it.
Garrett is.
Halloween's my favorite.
Yeah.
Number 2 I think is probably Christmas, and then number 3. I don't even know what a number 3 would be. Probably 4th of July. But
it's like underrated.
Yeah, because
I feel like it's underrated.
To me.
Yeah, it's underrated. But if you're going to like a party or a cookout and you're like, you can get some drinks going, or you get some games, you get some pool time. It can become a really fun holiday, and then you get the fireworks at the end.
Yeah.
Barbecue, fireworks,
barbecue, and all that jazz. If you're not doing anything, it is probably the most boring holiday. One of the boring.
Just another hot summer day.
You got to do something. Exactly. You got to do something on the 4th of July to make it the 4th of July. I feel like. Or Christmas. It's just it's Christmas. Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. Halloween. Halloween. I feel like it's been going down. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Halloween has been kind of going down.
Really?
In like participation. Because
I guess and I could see where argument makes sense.
Like, don't get me wrong, I do love Halloween and I love the fall and all that jazz and everything leading up to it. Excuse me, sorry, I hit a cup. Pumpkin patches and all that jazz, but I just feel like it's the participation just isn't there anymore. Like I remember I see pictures all the time like as a kid, you're all dressed up and you're going out, you're super excited and you're out super late. And nowadays it's like you're driving by somewhere, it's 8 o'clock and there's nobody out at all. I'm like, yeah, we were pushing 9 o'clock, 9:30. We were going as long as we could before our parents finally got mad at us to come inside. You know? I don't
I
know.
get that. No,
You
I
guys
see
probably
what
have
you
the
mean.
same. You know what I mean?
It could be because of
Mhm.
like this generation of like one just staying inside and playing video games all day and
I
all that.
guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it could
Yeah.
at least from. I mean, now that I've been in my new house for like 2-3 years now, and I live near a lot of like young people. So
I was gonna
my
say you have a good development.
yeah, so our where I live, there are a lot of young people, and it's because at
Oh,
our
dude.
old house back, where I lived, but like there was like fuck all people there. There was no like no barely any people, but
Yeah.
it is you're not wrong though. I don't know why,
Like it's going down.
it is, but I do say I think I have Halloween at my number one as well. I have to say Halloween.
Mm,
I think it's Halloween, Thanksgiving,
really?
Christmas.
Really? Of course, your number two is Thanksgiving.
It's not
Of
because of
course,
food, you fucking
Thanksgiving
bitch.
is above Christmas.
Uh,
Of course it is.
At least no 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 no.
Ah, nah, nah,
No,
nah.
hear me out, hear me out. I
Okay.
say this because I mean now that with the medicine I'm on, I probably can't fucking eat as much as I used to. But it's just for the pure fact how like it's in that middle ground where like it's still you're still getting a little bit of a Halloween vibe ish, but then you're also like lead the moment the clock ticks 12 o'clock, it's fucking Christmas time. Like it's at that perfect plus. Like the food is always nice, the family and the vibes are always nice. I think it's just a perfect time in my opinion. It's starting to get that little chilliness from like the winter.
You got me reminiscing a little bit. I do get what you mean.
Plus, I mean,
That
knowing
12
you, I mean,
o'clock hits.
you're talking about like Thanksgiving football for you. I mean, I know Thanksgiving is like
Oh,
football.
ha, 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 yeah.
And
That was
now
a
you got
damn
you,
good time.
now you got you second guessing, man. Thanksgiving is the underrated holiday.
No. Oh no, 100%. I got Thanksgiving at 4, Easter 5th, I'd say,
mhm.
and then probably I would go. What's in September again? It's not Memorial Day. It's
Labor Day.
Labor Day, Memorial Day. If any, no. Did I put Halloween in there? Did I skip Halloween?
Yeah, I don't know where Halloween is.
My bad. My fucking bad. I'd say Halloween, Thanksgiving 4, Halloween 5th, and then you got Labor Day, Memorial Day. I feel like Memorial Day isn't celebrated as much. Labor Day is that like last hurrah before the end of summer. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's a
Mhm.
lot bigger than Labor Day. Because Labor Day is you're like, okay, you have a little party, whatever, but you're just starting summer. You got a lot to look forward. Labor Day is that like last hurrah before all the kids are straight back to school.
Back to
You got full
school.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that last, let's go get shit faced before we got to go back to work for the fall.
No, you're
Mhm.
not
At least
wrong.
that's how I look at it.
I get that. That's actually reasonable. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think because the reason why I have Christmas at 3 is because the older I've gotten, the more I realize how expensive it is, and like I hate spending money, and like that's like I think everybody who's like
Okay.
above the age of 20 and that like they can attest to how like broke they are once January hits. Cause like now you fucking spend all
100%.
this money on family and friends. You're like, God damn, I have to work 10 times harder now to make up the money I just spent on gifts.
See, mine's the opposite because did that? I just want to make sure it doesn't affect anything. Oh, did that turn that down? No, we're okay. Sorry, I bumped the button. I'm the opposite. I am broke after March because Thanksgiving, Halloween, I don't really spend much money on. I just kind of show up places and say, "Hey, how are you? Look nice," hug everybody. Christmas, I do see where you're coming from, and I also can see how Garrett it's not as high because Garrett's like he's right at the end where it's still enjoyable, but you're getting to that age where you're like you're not getting as much, you're not as excited. It's nice to go see the lights and whatnot. It helps if you have a significant other. That's my whole thing. I think the difference is I have a significant other, so we make it
Yeah.
a big deal. We spend a good bit of money. Like the difference from like or our gifts for I'll just close this. I don't care. for like our gifts we get for each other for Christmas compared to birthdays. Like we set an amount. We set an amount and say, let's stick around here. There's like a good $500 difference from Christmas to our birthdays when it comes to gift giving for Christmas compared to birthdays. Also, it doesn't help. Christmas, is the 25th of December. You got January, February. The 3rd of March is my birthday. Her birthday's a couple days later. So we're like, we got 2 months to make up, and then we're right back to spending a whole bunch of money on birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it's my usually our thing is after March I'm broke. We're not. I don't want to say broke, but you know what I mean. I'm like, let's not go spend money.
I just hate spending money regardless.
Yeah, and then our anniversary is May.
Christmas doesn't hit for me as much anymore. I feel like, and it's unfortunate because I feel like I think the months building up to Christmas, I'm excited, but once December hits, I'm like, it's just another cold month. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. I don't like young me used to fucking blast Christmas music. Like I used to listen to Christmas jazz and fireplace and just like.
I know. You guys want to know something crazy?
What?
Other than like twice, I never put on Christmas music this last Christmas at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe twice. And it was like before I should be putting Christmas music on. During actual Christmas, I never put it on unless it was like just automatically there. And by that point, I was plugging my phone in to put on my music or my podcast or whatever I was listening to. My thing is I get super hype in like October. I'm blaring Christmas music for no reason and people look at me sideways. And then Christmas actually comes and I just don't listen to it.
That's literally,
which is nuts, but yeah.
It's just something about Christmas music. It's so tough. I love it. It's relaxing, it's peaceful.
It'll get you going. It gets me going.
You know what sucks? You know what sucks? It's like seeing like the Santa Clauses and Easter bunnies at malls, and then like nobody goes to take pictures of them anymore. I feel so bad.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm gonna do?
Terrible.
Yeah. Guys, you know what we gotta know?
Where?
We're gonna get Marco up to the Montgomery Mall. We're gonna go take pictures with Santa. The three of us. We're gonna go get pictures with Santa.
I want to sit on his lap.
It is on the calendar. We are doing that. We are doing that.
I feel bad if nobody else is in line over doing it. I feel so bad.
Oh no, I don't care. We are showing up and we are getting Christmas. I will drive Garrett. I'll go pick up Garrett because I'm not far from him now.
That's insane.
Oh, we're going.
I'm down. I want to take a
picture. Garrett, you down?
I feel so bad though. Yeah. I feel so bad for like those people.
Yeah, we're about to be the people that change that.
That's gotta be the thumbnail. It's gotta be the thumbnail of the video.
Coming soon on the Unfiltered Podcast Instagram. December, you will see the picture. It will be there. I will guarantee. Mark the fucking date. Hold on. I'm gonna put a reminder in my phone for December 1st. Hold on. I'm gonna put this in my phone as a reminder on December 1st. Oh, I just realized I had to call a lady about her thermostat. Whoopsie.
Good.
I was supposed to call Monday. It's Thursday.
Oh,
anyway,
they'll be responsible.
It's fine. It must be running fine because nobody else has gone out. So, we're gonna go.
She's probably dead.
List. No.
That's not.
No, that's not how it works. Christmas photo.
That's not how it works. She probably had died of a heat stroke.
Go get Santa photos with Marco and Garrett. I'm putting a reminder on my phone. Details. We're gonna put a date for. It's what we said, December 2025.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's gonna go off in a few months,
December
and you're like, why 1st, the fuck did this happen?
December 2025. Add. Oh no, it's there. Oh, it's scheduled. Wait until we get to fucking. It's coming, and then I'm gonna be on your asses to pick both. Even if I gotta pick both of you up, it's fine. If Marcus still doesn't have his license or even driver's permit.
Fucker. I can ask for.
We're not moving. You say you're studying, but we're not moving very fast. It's been 6, 7, 8 months now.
I haven't. It is what it is.
It was like what, last October when you said you started studying?
Fuck you. It takes a while, man.
No, it does not.
Takes a while to study.
Garrett, do you have your learner's permit yet? I guess it's
not yet. I plan on getting it soon now.
Oh, okay. Look at that excuse.
Garrett, You're what, 16, 17?
I'm 17.
All right, he's 17. Marco, how old are you?
I'm like 18 or 19ish.
No. How old are you?
I mean 19 and a half quarters.
No. How old are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Marco's 20 years old, everybody. Okay. Jesus. He's 20 years old.
Don't say
Yeah,
that.
we
He's
know. We all
old.
know. He ain't
He's
False
20.
old.
information, by the way. False
He's
information.
old. What's your birthday then? Put that.
I was born in
on the spot.
2004.
2004.
No, I'm joking.
That's
That's even older. Fuck.
That makes you
20 years
older.
old.
That
You
makes you
dumb
older.
dumb. You dumb dumb.
21, bro.
I'm at 2000 and like 2000 like in 2008.
Oh, so you're my age.
Yup.
You're still in high school.
Carry real quick.
Yup. Fuck you guys. All right, bro. This is just making me feel older. Even though Troy's the unk here. He's older than me. Troy's like 25 on a good day.
On a good day. What's he on a
Troy, you're
bad
mudded,
day?
by the way. I don't know if you know that. You're probably talking to somebody. Anyways, there is something that I want to talk about, right? And it's kind of this appealed to my interest. The moment this broke, I wanted to talk about it because we unironically mentioned in the last episode of the Epstein files and shit, right? Because this shit, we were talking about the Diddy trial, and then Troy brought up Epstein, and then we talked about it for like an hour or so. Literally a week after the episode went out, a humongous bombshell of more updates and news about the Epstein stuff has come out, and essentially, I'm reading off like a bunch of like little cliff notes here. Is that the FBI and the DOJ concluded that Epstein did not have a client list and did not, quote unquote, offed himself, which it is a little bit ironic that they switched it up. The administration is releasing a video in both raw and enhanced versions that indicates that no one has entered the area of the Manhattan prison where Epstein was held the night he died in 2019. So I think a while ago when this was like more relevant, they released footage of outside his prison cell in Manhattan, and it basically said that nobody was in there. But they remind you, like we were talking about, Garrett, like unironically all the like the security cameras and shit went out for like 30 or so minutes, and then when it came back on, he's just dead. Which little sus. But I have more notes here. It says, according to the memo, investigators closely examined footage from Epstein's Manhattan prison cell between 10:40 p.m. on August 9th, 2019, when Epstein was locked in a cell. Around 6:30 a.m. the next day, he was found unresponsive. But here's where it gets good, right? This is where they fuck up. This is where the Trump administration fucks up. Attorney General Pam Bondi stated back in February in an interview with Fox News that the Epstein client list was sitting on my desk right now to review. So basically, they switched back in responses. Basically, this person, Pam Bondi, said that, yeah, the Epstein files are sitting on my desk. We're going to get it reviewed. And then months later, there's no Epstein list. So they basically just caught up in a fucking lie. And then it says, Bondi has promised to release documents from the Epstein investigation. She made public a small batch of files in February and said the move was part of the administration's commitment to transparency and lifting the veil on the disgusting actions of Jeffrey Epstein and co-conspirators. So, reading all this now, and after what Trump has immediately, like every time his name is mentioned, you see in these interviews, right? These interviews that they're bringing up, like Trump immediately just rubs it under the rug, like nothing has happened, which is fucking suspicious as shit. But it gets better, Garrett. It gets better.
It gets better.
FBI Director Kash Patel and Deputy Director Dan Bongino, I'm probably butchering that, have previously raised questions about the official account of the Epstein and his death. Since taking top jobs of the Bureau, so since Kash Patel and Director Dan Bongino, whatever his name is, took into Trump's administration, they have publicly stated that Epstein killed himself. So, a little suspicious. And then here's the kicker. Did you see Trump's tweet that he made?
I did not.
So I don't think it was tweet. It was on his fucking It was on his Twitter. Let me. I'm gonna look it up right now. It was on his shitty fucking platform, Truth Social. And I'm gonna read you a little bit, but this is by far the most fucking stupidest shit. And mind you, this is not fake. This is not fake. This came from his Truth Social account about the Epstein files.
Who's Truth Social? So I can follow.
This is Trump.
Okay.
This is on his own platform.
Yep.
I'm gonna actually send in the group chat, right? I mean the thingamajig right now. Let's see. The main follow along. Yeah. So this is by his shit right here. I'm gonna real quick copy. So Garrett, you can look at it too if you want, if you need to be. This is what he says: the radical left Democrats have hit the pay dirt again, just like with the fake and fully discredited Steeler dozer. The lying of 51 intelligence agents, a laptop from hell, which the Dems. Wait, is it? Oh no! This part right, the part lower.
Yeah. I know. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Russia, blah blah blah, totally fake and made up story used in order to crooked Hillary Clinton's big loss in 2016 presidential election. These scams and hoaxes are all the Democrats are good at. It's all they have. They are no good at governing, no good policy, and no good picking winning candidates. Also, unlike Republicans, they stick together like glue. Their new scam, this is highlighted right here, the new scam is what we will all forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. And my past supporters have brought to my this bullshit hook, line and sinker. So, and then they haven't learned their lesson and probably never will. Even after being conned by the lunatic left for 8 long years, I've had more success in 6 months than perhaps any other president in our country's history. And these people want to talk about with strong fake news. I mean, what the fuck? Blaming Democrats about Jeffrey Epstein is insane fucking work. Let these weaklings continue forward. Democrats work. Don't even think about talking in it. I didn't. It's just fucking sick. Trump calls the Epstein scandal bullshit and a hoax. Says he no longer wants to support the weaklings who care about it. So after all this new, they went back on it. They went back
100%.
They went back on the fact how there definitely was a list, but again, knowing that, I mean, you can make the argument, oh, Trump wasn't buddies with Epstein, but there's multiple photos of him and Epstein together. And it's just unironically that now he's blaming his political rivals on the fact how people are still talking about it, even though. And then now you have Republicans themselves who want to know the truth, and now they're getting mad at Trump and his administration for keeping the truth behind.
So I'm going to speak on this because I know we don't fully agree on all our political views, but it's fine, no big deal. You know, we agreed to disagree.
Yeah, no, it is what it is.
This is definitely some shit because it was, before even, I think it was before the election, there was this list and
which election? You talking about the past one, Kamala and Trump?
Yep. Before the whole thing, there was a list, all this stuff. It was coming out, and like they didn't want to release it because some people did actual business with him, and some people went there for quote unquote fun, not the good kind of fun, the kind you have in Granny's basement when she's not looking. Anyway, it's I won't lie, it's not looking on this subject at least. I'm not a big fan of it because, what was it? 6 months, a year, 2 years ago, whatever. It was this huge thing. Like, everybody knew about it, but now we're trying to throw it under the rug. I'm not a big fan of it. The top part, I felt like you didn't need to mention that. That's a totally different topic, and that's already proved. Like, you don't got to mention that. My whole thing is, Are you trying to put with something that was proved with something that's unproved to make it seem proved? I'm not a big fan of this. Even a lot of people are even saying like this. It's a double negative because before it was not looking good for Epstein, or no, I shouldn't say Epstein, but a lot of people on the list. Like there's a ton of people that went to his island, and they're gonna release these tapes that had all this horrible, shitty stuff that everybody did that was highly illegal and whatnot. And now they look at the tapes and there's nothing on there. There's nothing for the public to worry about. And
Yeah.
but I'm not a big fan of it because you're switching the whole narrative when before you were saying all this stuff was going on and there's all this proof and everything will be released. Now we're saying, oh yeah, no, there's nothing on there. It's totally fine. Not a big fan of it. I don't personally, my personal opinion, I know you guys probably don't agree on this, but I don't think being in the position Trump was in before even considering, even before 2016 when he took the presidency the first time, even before that in the early 2000s and whatnot, when he was seen with Epstein and whatnot, I don't think he had things to do with the nasty side of Epstein just because of how much of a businessman he was. I just feel like he's not that stupid of a person to engage in that stuff, to even like have the chance of that happening, especially with how much he's worth, how much he has a fucking building in New York City, a skyscraper called the Trump Tower. I don't think he would do stupid shit like that to tarnish that, or even, you know what I mean, get him in jail and all that shit for what Epstein was involved in. However, I'm not a fan of now going back on everyone's word and saying now, oh, it's nothing, it's a hoax, whatever. It's it's not looking good for both sides, because it's like, okay, it's a hoax if you want to say it's a hoax and it's a scam and whatever else.
It's not.
Why didn't you say that in the beginning? Why was in the beginning like all this shit about it? Everybody, like, you know what I mean? Everybody wanted to know what was going on because everybody kept saying this or this person was a part of this terrible stuff, or these group of people. You know what I mean? And now we're saying there's nothing. It doesn't make sense. I kind of want to let it go in the sense of kind of just see how it goes. I'm not a fan of hiding it. But the bad part is every president, every political leader hides things, and I'm kind of
when you're like this publicly vocal about it, like this.
I know.
What I don't understand, right? And this is why I want you really curious to see your answer about is that what I've noticed about this second term is that he's trying to make it more like public transparency, that he wants to like level with the people. That's why he did this shit with releasing the MLK files, with the JFK files. But why when this when he asks this about this stuff, he gets all defensive and he gets all like, because he knows that he's definitely, even if he did, like, I get what you mean by like, nobody knows officially if he got involved, but like he's still guilty by association. So the fact that he's this defensive about it in the first place is a major red flag.
I agree. Because Epstein, he bought an island. He had a house on an island. He had to make money, you know what I mean, on Wall Street, because he was a financier on Wall Street. He was good at what he did, and he made a lot of money doing it, to be completely honest. You know what I mean? On that side of things, he had to make money. He had to be good at what he did to make so much money he could do all that. That's one side of it, and that's why they didn't want to release the list. Sorry. They want to release the list because half the people on it were a part of like the financial part of Wall Street and everything, and if their name came out that they were on the list, their whole career's ruined, which I understand because you're guilty by association.
Yeah.
But my thing is, why before it was such a big thing and now we're trying to sweep it under the rug? And the bad part is it probably will be swept under the rug, and we're just going to have to deal with it.
It shouldn't be, though. You notice how Republicans are trying to sweep it under the rug because they're trying to protect their man. And
no, it's not even Republicans. It's Trump and
it's okay. So it's some, because like I said, there are Republicans that want the Epstein files to be released, and then there's the handful of MAGA loyalists who are defending it. And again, You can make any like fucking political bro can make the argument. Oh, the Democrats are attacking Trump because it's not the Democrats' fault that fucking Trump went to the Epstein Island. It's not. It's Trump's fucking fault. This
100%.
happened
And he
20 years before he became president.
And it could have just been for business transaction or whatnot, because
It could be, but I highly
Exactly.
doubt that. I highly doubt that.
But like I said before, I doubt he would tarnish his reputation by having a little fun.
Who, Trump?
Sorry, I should say, quote unquote, a little fun with Epstein's, practices of what he was doing on his island, just to have a little fun, but ruin his entire life. With how big, even in the early 2000s, he was huge. He just wasn't political. He was a businessman. He wasn't
very shit businessman. I'm pretty sure he lost a lawsuit to the fact that he can't run a business in New York now. I think he lost a lawsuit because this fucking guy, Trump, could not fucking keep a business. All of his fucking shit.
How many times did he go bankrupt?
He went bankrupt multiple fucking times in New York, Trump.
I forget. I don't know. I don't remember the number, but I know it was a couple times he went bankrupt.
Look it up.
I think he lost a lawsuit of some sorts, and now he can't legally can't run a business. And also, can we just ignore the fact that because he's technically a felon, he can't go to most foreign states and like countries that don't allow foreign.
He is not a convicted felon.
Yeah, he is. They made merchandise of him being a convicted felon. I voted for the felon. You know how many signs I've saw, but I voted for.
All right, hold on. To bring it back on the bankruptcy thing, Trump himself hasn't gone bankrupt. His businesses have gone bankrupt.
I didn't say he's gone. I meant his businesses.
No, I did. I said I thought.
Yeah,
that was mine.
So
that was for me.
I can read the list right here. It's 1989, his Taj Mahal Casino, Atlantic City. 1990, the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino. 1991, Trump Castle Hotel and Casino. 1992, Trump's Atlantic City properties, Taj Mahal Plaza and Castle, which we already knew the last 3 years. I feel like you can't keep saying that. 2004, Trump's Hotels and Casino Resorts. 2009, Trump Entertainment Resorts. 2009, though, I'd put an asterisk on because, that's not the Great Depression. That's the, what's it called? That happened in 2008, 2009. I'm drawing a blank, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The like
stock crash.
Yeah, the economy went horrible in 2008, 2009. It bankrupted a lot of businesses. But anyway, just to bring that up,
so needless to say, he's not a good businessman. Not to say that he's not a successful businessman.
City. That's Atlantic. Hold on. Repeat what you just said.
I didn't even finish what I said. I'm not saying that he's not a successful businessman, but he's had a handful of fuck ups. So
yes, but he's also had 4 times the amount of successes. That's the other thing. Everybody, who didn't Steve Jobs or no? I'm sorry. It's either Steve Jobs or Bill Gates went bankrupt before starting Google or Apple.
I mean, I couldn't tell you. I know that Apple was started in a garage.
Looking it up, but it's not an uncommon thing to have businesses go bankrupt. But
no, I know that. But like when you have as much as like financial trouble keeping a business afloat, it really makes you question why he think he could run for president and not do the same with the economy.
All right, hold on. That's not like financial trouble. He's fine. It's the casinos and stuff in Atlantic City, because every single one of them is a different hotel or casino. And it looks like they're all Atlantic City. And also, the other thing to mention is in late 1980s to the beginning of 2000s, Atlantic City went way downhill. Everybody went, like a lot of casinos, a lot of hotels, like big names went bankrupt because Atlantic City went basically to shit. It was trashed. It was, you know what I mean? It was no longer from, I want to say it was 1970s to mid 1980s. It boomed, which was awesome. A lot of people went into, business there, whatnot. Late 1980s and into, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, early 2000s, it dropped off the face of the earth because it went to hell. There's a ton of gangs. There was mafia. There was a ton of other shit there. And Atlantic City was no longer the place to be to have a business. And so it's, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't know. Anyway,
I just think
just something else to know.
there. I just think that he is definitely hiding something. The fact that
Oh
he's
no,
definitely a part of that list.
I'm not a big fan. A lot of people aren't a big fan of this whole thing about the whole Epstein thing, which you're totally right
Reasonably
about.
so. I mean, the dude's a fucking
Yeah,
monster,
100%.
and if he's fucking found, I don't think he's.
Yeah.
I think he's just procrastinating. He's definitely not gonna release the Epstein list or anything. He's just. I mean, the whole fucking MAGA shit is already like falling apart. Like you have some people like, why the fuck you're making? You know, you said you're gonna tell the truth and all about the truth, but then hide this. It's a big like
Yeah.
180. Like it's a humongous 180 from what he was trying to do in the first couple of months.
Yeah, it's like you share this, but then you're now hiding this. You're sharing this, but now you're now hiding this. Not a great look. I do agree. But I'd say it's
Yeah.
also we're only what 6, 7, like barely just
7.
over 6.
6,
Fuck,
7.
I knew you were gonna do that. We're just over 6 months of his presidency, so he's still got 3.5 years.
It's
so
been
I'd
like
say let
6
it go and
fucking
see.
years. I feel like it's been 6 fucking years of his presidency, dude. It's fucking
No.
going too slow.
We had 4 of not greatness.
That's a conversation for another
That's a whole other
day.
conversation, and I don't like the whole. Where does it say? I want to speak on quote. I'm trying to read really quick. Uh oh the Democrats are no good at governing and no good at policy and no good at picking winning candidates. I think Obama was a damn good person. I think
Obama.
yeah. I will stick with the whole Biden thing. I think
Biden was a hit or
grab.
miss. I think
Biden sucked.
he would have been a good
Just being
president
completely
if
honest with
he
you.
won years ago. He was just too old.
Yeah.
The problem is it like their original stanzas from years ago are a complete 180 of what they are today. Just
Yeah.
like Hillary, and Obama has stayed pretty much the same. Just people don't like to hear that Obama, what he was saying in 2008, is the same thing he's saying today. Not saying he's saying something bad, but did you guys see the other? Actually, I think it was yesterday or the day before what Obama put out.
I have not. No.
No.
He put out that Democrats need to toughen up.
Oh no, I agree with that. I agree.
It just came out. I want to say a day or two ago.
I'm telling you, I would love. Okay. This is a hot take. I kind of want Trump to try and attempt to run a third term just so Obama can come back. I want to see Obama
totally
fucking
agree.
obliterate.
I think that'd be awesome.
Obama will obliterate.
Oh, you mean Trump versus Obama?
Trump versus Obama.
I think what should happen, Trump or Obama is number 1, and then Trump or Obama is number 2. I think that would be one of the greatest duos we've seen.
Trump and Obama working together?
Oh, they're literally friends.
They're not fucking friends. They have to appear goody two shoes in front of each other because they're presidents. They can't. They're definitely like saying "fuck you" to each other behind the no.
Dude,
no!
I highly doubt that.
What are you talking about, Marco?
No. Yeah.
What?
Go ahead. Sorry.
So what are you talking about? I mean, like, they don't have just because they're separate parties and just because they a lot of colliding views doesn't mean they couldn't possibly still.
We don't know if they're friends or not because we're just seeing what they see on camera, like them fucking laughing and joking around.
But
you don't know that, no.
Kamala will not even look at Obama, and we see, Hillary won't even look at Obama, and you kind of get the sense, and like Trump and Obama are literally not joking around. But they were, enjoying themselves and talking to each other the entire. What was the that one president's death, the funeral?
Jimmy Carter.
Not during the funeral. Yeah, they were. They were.
No, I know what you're talking about.
They were. You know what I mean? You could see clear as day. Hillary was not a fan. Kamala was not a fan. Bill Clinton was kind of just sitting there. He was just kind of doing his thing. He's beside the point. You can see Trump and Obama, like talking it up, having like enjoying themselves, and everybody else was like tense, wouldn't even shake Obama's hand, and apparently they're in the same party, but that's also because he didn't induce or he didn't sorry I should say he didn't promote Kamala. That's the small word
Who,
for it, but I'm trying
Obama?
to think. Yeah, he
He
did it. He
did,
didn't
but it was
promote.
way too late into the race to do it. He waited a while to do it.
I
I
don't.
do. There was no
He
way
did.
fucking Obama
He
would
did
endorse
Biden
Trump.
because he was also Biden was Obama's
Vice.
vice president, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is totally fine. I totally understand that, but he wasn't a big fan of Kamala. Also, Kamala's a whole different story. I don't think Kamala should have gotten it, but I think
I don't
I
know. There were
I
no
think
It
because
was
like
a
what
last ditch
really
effort.
what really Biden fucked over Kamala because like Biden dropped out way too fucking late to them to have a
Correct.
Democratic choice.
They
Trump
It
also
was like a month, right?
because
She had
no, it
them.
was like 3 months in
no.
advance because I remember that
No.
Kamala.
He dropped out in I think it was April or May, and the thing's in November. So she had 5 months or so, but they didn't do it the correct way.
It
They
felt
didn't.
rushed, but like then again like
100%. They didn't actually do what they were supposed to, where it was you do the running to see who the Democratic nominee was going to be. They just automatically gave it to her. Not a big fan of
Mm-hmm.
that because I think if they actually did even a quick race, just like what I mean, just a quick because of the circumstances. I just feel like it would have gone a totally different way, and then come November, we could have had a different result if there was somebody else other than Kamala because her it wasn't even her points. It was she just didn't campaign correctly. She wasted like $20 billion on her campaign, and there's nothing left of it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's not a great look because you're bringing singers, artists, and whatnot out to speak for you. Why are you bringing musicians out to speak on your
no,
behalf?
yeah. And that's when
Bring actual
that's
people
what
we care
I'll give
about that
you.
actually care about politics and
That's
whatnot,
why
not
I'll
people
give
you're
you
paying.
that because that's where I agree with when you said about like Democrats need to be more like strict and need to more like they need to fucking toughen the
Yeah.
fuck up. That's why I definitely think Governor Newsom from California is definitely going to be the front runner for president in 2028. I think he's
Newsom
because
from California.
Gavin
No,
Gavin Newsom. I think he either
I
him
don't
or
think so anymore.
I think it's
our
either him
governor
or
was on the
Josh
list.
Josh Shapiro
Josh Shapiro, our
Josh Shapiro
governor,
from
was on the
Pennsylvania.
list for I
I'm
think
not a
he was going to be
fan
one
of
of the
him, but
options.
yeah, I'm not a fan of. Also, I don't think it's gonna be. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the mayor and the governor. The whole wildfire shit that happened in California. Not a great look for them. Definitely
It
put them
wasn't a
down in the
great look,
polls.
but at the same time, like I mean,
It,
they were
the
like,
only worry is if you can't even make your state safe or make it as safe as possible
what
with the
the fuck can you
circumstance
do?
happening.
How can like, which by the
Actually
way,
notify
like
people. Actually, like organize and notify people and organize,
then again,
help and everything like that.
Trump did cut a lot of the weather funding for like people who may be alert for that.
That was just this Texas thing. That wasn't
That was
back then.
not.
He didn't
Many
cut it back
people have
then.
died because of his tax cuts about fucking weather warning, especially what happened in California and in Texas.
Well, not California's a different. That was before.
Well, then I mean, I get
the
like,
cuts
there's
went
no
into
way you
place.
can prevent a
Texas, yes, I
wildfire. There's no
agree.
way you can like
Correct.
weather can. That's nothing that they can do really
Correct.
about that.
They were just they should have handled it differently, and it puts a sour taste in your mouth. I guess I should say that's all I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
It just looks bad when it's like, okay, you want to run the country, but you can't even. I shouldn't say can't, but you didn't do a good job in your own just state. It's what I mean. I'm like, I don't really want you running a country if you can't even take care of your own state. Is my thing.
I
Now,
mean,
if
he's doing the
they
best he can. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I
He's flawed in
that
a
far,
lot of.
I wouldn't put that far.
He's doing. I mean, what more can you like? How are you gonna like send the National Guard for protesting, but not the National Guard to like the fucking January 6th riots? How are you not gonna do that? You know what I mean? Like, and you have Governor Newsom, who is very against the fact that like Why the fuck Governor Newsom refused to have National Guard in his state, but Trump, which by the way is a constitutional right that they can deny fucking what's the fucking National Guard aid. And Governor
Yes.
Newsom said multiple
However,
times,
it also is a right for the president to be able to force that.
no, that's literally against the Constitution. The Constitution permits that, which Trump clearly doesn't care about. Because there's been more. And again, this is a conversation I don't want to have right now.
Anyway, let's not get into this. There's no need for that. This is gonna run on and on. We're always gonna disagree or agree or this and that.
The one thing that I will say I'm fascinated about is the whole TikTok situation that's going on with
My thing with the TikTok thing, what was it? A year ago, they're gonna shut it down, and everybody was a year ago about.
There's been multiple scares of that, like last year and this year.
I just play it by ear. You know what I mean? They can say all they want, but at the end of the day, it's if it's around, it's around. If it's not, it's not. It's not gonna be the end of the world if we don't have TikTok. Now, I do agree TikTok is a very open source, which is very nice. You can actually speak your opinion on, which if the United States did get rid of it and implement their own, then there would be, I do think, some shadow banning and some suppression. I do agree with that on all sides. And I don't like that where TikTok right now does shadow ban, but it's not really about political stuff. It's just because they might not like a creator or whatnot. It's less about political and more about just the person themselves. So I'm kind of, it would be,
who just left?
Garrett. Anyway, he'll be back. It'll be all right. That's my whole thing. Anyway, one thing I do, so now that Garrett's back, I do want to, I'll bring up my topic I thought, oh, you know what? Let's go into lighthearted mode. We are doing the Urban Dictionary.
We're doing that now?
Of the day.
I thought we were doing it at the end of the episode. All right.
Oh, let's make it a little lighthearted. You know.
Oh, I wasn't done. All right.
This, tough shit.
Too bad.
All right. I got a couple I got really quick together. All right. First term. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, a lot of these are sexual ones, but I think the sexual ones are the funniest for all you viewers.
Pervert.
I don't care.
Who you call pervert?
All right, first term. Cincinnati bow tie.
Oh, Jesus.
Commonly referred to as reverse titty effing.
Yeah.
The abbreviation comes from the bow tie shape of the male's testicles as they rest flayed upon his partner's neck. The classic finish to this position is the double breast with pearl buttons.
Huh. Interesting.
Nice.
I don't think that's fine. What?
Marco's just confused.
You can stay confused. Next
You
up,
have an open imagination.
This one is a popular one. You guys might know this one. The Charizard.
Nope.
No? Garrett?
Mm-mm.
All right. The Charizard. During sex, light the girl's pubic hair on fire, ejaculate on the fire, and then run around the room, flapping your arms while shouting, "You don't have enough badges to train me."
What?
What? Charizard.
What?
That's a fascinating date idea, honestly.
Oh. Take me out to dinner first. What?
Next up, we got something called space docking. Very, very plain and simple. When a man shits into a girl's JJ, plain and simple. Space docking.
Sounds unattractive.
I'm going to pull this up so I have this correct. Sorry, give me 1 second. All right. Rusty trombone is the next term. When a guy stands up straight while a girl licks his ass crack and jerks him off. Also, another abbreviation of it is when a guy stands up straight and a girl then blows on his ass crack and beats him off from behind. A rusty trombone.
These are making me
Oh.
uncomfortable.
I'm starting to think you're
That
just
will
making this
end
shit
our
up.
segment of Urban Dictionary terms.
I think you're just making this shit up. I think there's not even Urban Dictionary anymore.
Yeah, this is what I'm finding on Urban
These
Dictionary.
finding. I think we're gonna go to nice experience.
I'm gonna be well versed in Urban Dictionary terms by the end of this.
Of course, he's familiar with the Charizard.
I've heard
Oh yeah,
it
bro's a
before
fucking
on-
Pokemon nerd. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Babe,
Fuck both of you.
babe, we're doing the Charizard tonight.
Fuck
Fuck you.
Gosh. Yeah.
That is fucking
Anyway.
insane. I mean,
I try my best for you guys. I try my best. I do gotta want to
Mhm.
get better ones. That was a little bit late notice. I just ran through them really quick to try to find the best ones. Trying not to
Mhm.
do redos because I had really good ones before, but I don't want to. I already said them.
Mhm.
People already heard them. Anyway, one thing I do want to bring this up, and I'm kind of interested to get your guys' opinions on. We all know vaping is a very big problem with teenagers and young adults that
no.
did not do anything before, pick up a vape, and now they're vaping a whole bunch. And then in recent years, people are now getting popcorn lung and this and that of issues with their lungs and breathing issues. I want to get your guys' opinion on this because I thought about this the other day, right? So
Mhm.
big tobacco, we all know cigarettes are bad. Nobody smokes cigarettes anymore. We have no reason to because we know the side effects, we know the issues, the cancer, and everything that comes from them, right?
Yeah.
What if, to make more money, they said, well, back in the day when we got into cigarettes, we gave it to young people, got them hooked, and said, well, back in the day, I also didn't know, but said, this is good for you, or, this is just something to take the edge off, whatever. Didn't say the side effects, didn't talk about the repercussions of it. What if they did the same with vaping? Because that's a much more enjoyable thing now because it's a little bit of a buzz. You get a buzz from it. It's flavorful. It actually tastes good. It's not as gross as cigarettes that we all know and, old people love. What if they introduced vaping as a way to make more money to target the younger crowd? And in the beginning, probably before Garrett was in high school, when we were in high school, when it was just booming, they didn't really talk about the side effects. It wasn't until maybe the end of our term in high school that they finally said, this isn't good for you because people were dying from it and getting hospitalized from it. And then now, if you notice online, on TikTok, on commercials and everything, all the time, I'm seeing commercials on programs to help you quit vaping. What if vaping was just a money grab for big tobacco to keep making more and more money because they were losing money from cigarette sales?
Well, you
It's
gotta
a
know that.
totally plausible idea because they can just say it's
Mhm.
for people to stop smoking. However, you make it fruity. You have 100 and you have thousands of flavors you can get, and everybody enjoyed it, and everybody got into it that wasn't doing anything before, that didn't need it, and everybody got hooked. And now that they're saying it's bad, now instead of just dropping it off the face of the earth, they're now promoting all these programs to help you quit vaping that also make them more money.
I don't
Thoughts on
understand that
that?
question. I'm not gonna lie. That was like elaborate as fuck.
It
I
was,
think that was an interesting question.
I don't.
I
but think,
mean,
But can you dumb it down to like?
dumb it
Duh.
down. Do you think big tobacco invented and made vapes to target young people rather than actually what they were supposed to be for, people quitting smoking?
originally,
Okay.
because
Well,
they originally they had less tobacco than a cigarette because it was to work your way down
Correct.
from smoking. But over the years,
Yes.
obviously, they added more and more tobacco to it.
Yes.
And adding these new flavors is hooking people. And I think it is quite interesting that they decided to add flavors because as an adult, if you chose that over cigarettes in the first place, you already kind of if you were already smoking cigarettes and you did that in the first place, you I don't think that would really affect the flavor would
Okay. Yes.
necessarily
Correct.
affect you.
Correct. But it would be a more enjoyable experience to get people to quit vape or quit smoking. Makes sense.
Mhm.
But do you think when they realize young people, or I want to say young adults / teenagers, when they realized, hey, this is quite profitable because, think about it. In the beginning, it was just Juuls. It was Juuls and
Yeah.
the round
Enjoys.
Enjoy. Thank you, Enjoys. That they had some flavors, people loved them. Do you think they saw that and said, you know what, we can make some
I
goddamn money
think
off of
so.
this?
I mean,
If
at the
we
end of the
push
day,
all
I
these
feel
other
like
kinds, these disposables, so you don't even have to worry about cartridges or refilling with juice or anything. You just grab it, go, and that's that. You can move on with your day. You don't have to worry about carrying a bottle of juice. You don't have to
because
worry about recharging.
I
You
think
just it is what it is.
at the end of the day, like big tobacco companies since like the fucking 50s and 60s have always been like targeting certain demographic of people because again, remember
Yes.
like people like originally thought that like tobacco would solve like help with like cancer and diseases, and then eventually when people were smarter, they said, yeah, no, that's not fucking good. Let's not give
Yes.
it to kids. I think it's like it's. I mean, you could also like make the argument that like tobacco companies and vape companies are help funding these like campaigns to stop because maybe they're making money off of that as well on top of making
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Now that it's out that it's super bad for you, now they're funding these programs to stop, where they're also now making more money. Now that they realize, vaping's kind of out the door, now people are a lot smarter. It's a lot quicker. They realized, it's not good for you to be breathing down these chemicals that taste like, grape juice or fruit punch. They're
Mhm.
now saying, let's promote quitting, that you guys sign up for these programs that help you quit and all this jazz.
Again, this is all coming from speculation. If you guys at home
Oh,
generally do
100%.
have a problem, just please call somebody or just
Yes.
we recommend
Yeah,
stopping. We really recommend stop.
100%. You shouldn't vape and do
it
any
is
of that with
not
these flavored cancer sticks.
being
My Sorry,
person of
go ahead.
age. Sorry, being a person of that general age, it's not.
Yes.
It is. If the amount of people I've seen do it, it's kind of disgusting, and it does not make you look cool to do it. So just don't.
Yes.
Is what I would say.
I will say though, but like kind of bouncing off for Garrett saying there are alternatives. Like I know a couple of homies that like have like these like tea sticks and like you're inhaling it, but it's like not like cancer. It's like fucking tea fumes and these other
Or
healthy
essential oils.
alternatives that would yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you do have a problem, it's essentially like still vaping, but like it's taking out the fucking dangerous chemicals you're inhaling and
Yes.
replacing it with healthy like oils and tea leaves and all that. So I
Hmm.
highly
Dude.
recommend if you have a problem, just revolt to that.
Yes. I just say that because I remember when I was in high school, it's been a few years,
Oh,
when it was popular and it was the cool thing to
no,
do if
yeah.
you vaped and had
That I was the
something,
same way. I
everybody
vaped.
liked
I
you
had
and
an
whatnot.
I had a knack when I did that, and I fucking hated myself for doing that now.
Yeah, and you look back and you're like, that was stupid. Everybody's off of it. But back then, it was promoted. You saw all over the place. It was super easy to get. You could walk in places, you weren't carded. You could get this flavor stick that made you buzz for, maybe 30 seconds. You wait a couple seconds and you take another hit and you're buzzed again. It was definitely, a lot of people enjoyed it, and it was definitely a desirable thing. And I think personally that it was another money grab, that they realized, you know what, this is actually getting kind of popular with the younger crowd. Why don't we
Hmm.
manufacture all these flavors and this this super easy way to get it and to just, on command do it. Rather than you got to, you got to set up a pod, you got to worry about charging. You can just get these disposables.
Shit
Literally
is
called
very corny to
disposables.
do. I don't think you're
grab.
cool if you smoke that shit.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, do you think it was a way for them to make more money and
I said
to
yes already.
target
I
young
said yeah.
adults?
I say yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense, honestly. It's really. Nah, yeah. I definitely do think that's what. I feel like that's what most companies do. They make it like. They make it appealing. They have all these fat, like fancy graphics and the colorful stuff, like you were saying. Like it makes it more appealing to younger adults and kids and shit. So
Yeah,
I do think so.
I think so. That's what I was.
It's a very
thinking about the
scumbag
other
thing
day,
to
and I wanted
do.
to bring
But
it
at the
back.
end of the day,
Oh, 100%.
if they're making money, they don't fucking care. And this is
Exactly.
why
Yeah.
it needs
They
to be
don't
stopped.
care.
100%.
They don't care at all. Oh, how long have we been on this? I can't even see it. To be completely honest with
We've
you.
been
We
recording
started.
for an hour 15.
Oh, here it is. Oh, nice.
You want to
I
end it there? I
wasn't
think
sure.
that's a good spot to wrap
We
it
can
up.
end it there. I don't want to take the rest of your nights up. And I would say I would join y'all, but I know you're getting on to Dead by Daylight, and you know how much I
What
don't
other
like Dead
games
by
that we
Daylight.
have that we can play?
Roblox,
Roblox. I'm
I've
gonna play
been
Roblox.
I've been playing Roblox all the time.
Fortnite,
Roblox. I haven't
Minecraft,
been playing that much, but
not
I wouldn't mind
not
it.
build battles.
Me and Garrett got banned. Me and Garrett got banned off of Just Build
Jesus
in
Christ.
Minecraft for making
For a
penises.
week. For a week.
Well, we
Why?
got banned for a day, and then we got banned for
Check
a
out
week.
my stream and you'll see it. It's on stream.
Yo,
That-
I saw
no.
you're
Garrett,
streaming
plug
now?
your shit. Garrett, plug your shit.
Plug it.
Plug my shit. Plug my shit. All right. My Twitch is shut up, bro. All
Hear from me.
lowercase Master Chief Reese. Reese spelled RHYS because I'm weird like that.
Where's quirky?
That's my Twitch, and
We'll leave it in a link in the description like last time.
yeah, but I stream every once in a while when I get the chance, or if people ask me to. So I'll be on.
Dubs. Yeah, I mean, I'm on Garrett's stream a lot. Thank God his stream can't hear me because I'm fucking saying unexplainable things on his shit, and they can't hear me. Thank God.
I don't know why that never works, because one day I want to get it working, but I really do not feel like trying to figure it out.
I think for my safety, you should not get that fixed, honestly. For me, if you especially have me and Troy on, we're gonna get you banned. We're gonna get you banned, but we're not gonna do that.
I'm surprised Minecraft hasn't gotten me banned.
It's just Minecraft penises. The fucking internet has been out for how long, and people have not seen Minecraft penises before.
Well, the one was Adolf. So
well, that wasn't ours. We didn't make Adolf Hitler in Minecraft.
Yeah, we didn't make it, but it was on my screen still. That's the problem.
I don't understand the fucking corny people in that game, bro. Like, it's just have fucking fun. Who fucking gives a fuck? Okay, let me rephrase it. Don't make Hitler. Make penises and people making out. That's funny. Hitler is a big no-no. We don't want that. We don't want that.
What even was the theme on that one? I don't even
fuck,
remember.
it was probably like phone or like computer or something.
Was that one Rainbow?
No, we made the Rainbow Skittle Johnson and we won that one.
The Rainbow. Well, we got banned. We got banned on one of them. It's somewhere on there.
I'm really curious if the next one's gonna be a month. We're about to find out, Garrett. Right? I mean, what's the worst case scenario? Make an ult account and just fucking play on there. Nah, I don't want to get you banned. That's funny as fuck though. But yeah, guys, check out Garrett's Twitch. It's fun. If you want to see him game with me and Troy, again, you can't hear us. You're only gonna hear him, but like you get to see us play games and shit. It's fun.
Oh, really? So how does that work? You can't hear.
So because he streams on Xbox, weird. I believe, I don't know how his settings work compared to like someone like me who streams on computer. Yeah. Because he doesn't have an OBS like I do. I guess he just uses. I don't know how the Xbox shit works, but it's something about his settings that he can't fix. I don't know.
It's
weird.
It's not. I don't think it's settings. I think it's just Twitch. Because on there it says enable party audio, but since Discord isn't technically an Xbox party, it doesn't.
Yep.
It doesn't work.
Just buy a PC, bro.
If you joined an Xbox party, your voice would show up because honestly, if you join somebody in an Xbox party, it pops up. Do you want to join this person's
Do you want to
live
allow
stream.
your
Or,
audio?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what when I did it way back when. That's what I would do all the time. People would show up
Yeah.
and they would have to click OK. Yep, I remember that. But Discord, interesting.
I think
I
it's
didn't
just
know that.
because of Discord. Otherwise, I think it would work. But
I think for my sake, I don't want it to work at the moment. The shit we're talking about playing Minecraft, it's just probably you're banned anyway. I think it's for your
Have
own.
you guys tried Fragpunk yet?
No, but it looks
I've
like
played
Valorant and
Fragpunk.
Apex had a baby.
It's good. It's a really good game.
I agree. I think Marcus should get it and we should play it.
I mean,
I think that would be tough.
I'm currently in the market for a new computer, bro. I've been looking for a new computer because my computer's about to explode any minute now.
There's nothing to do with a new computer. You can just get it.
Well, it depends how much space it takes. I don't have storage. I keep deleting shit, and I don't know how more shit keeps getting on my computer. It's probably the amounts of porn I have on here, but that couldn't be that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
With the Pornmeister over there.
That'll do it.
The furry porn. I mean, what?
Oh, yeah. I
Dude.
That freaky shit.
The Rule 34 Marvel
You and your
Rivals.
fucking femboys, bro.
Shut up, bitch! Never say. We're ending the episode now. Ending it.
All right.
Alrighty.
Have a good night, guys.
If you guys enjoyed the video, you guys know the drill. Make sure you guys subscribe, ring the bell, all the social medias in the description. Y'all already know the drill, baby. Y'all chill like that. Any closing thoughts, boys? Any closing thoughts?
Love you.
Goodbye.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you for loving me. Oh, wait, I need to do. Oh, no, a second. All right. Bye.